Good Monday morning, fellas. What's going on? Hope you guys had a great weekend. Patriots and Coin in the house. How you guys doing? Got some fresh eggs this morning, Coin. I hear you, man. That sounds pretty good. Pretty good. What's going on, Patriots? Happy Monday. Gonna give everyone else just a couple minutes before we get going. As most people, a little late on Monday morning, getting started. We got a few stocks to look at. Coin, JKS was great Friday. Yeah, the just kidding stock. That is still doing the same thing, man. Still doing the absolute same thing. Yeah, this stock is nuts, man. $71. And we've been watching it all the way down here in like the 30s and 40s. But it's still, I mean, the personality here, it does the same thing every single day, essentially. Look at these last few days here. Sell off, turn back around. Sell off, red to green move. So it it pulls off that red to green move about every single day. Every single day. All right, what's our leading gapper this morning, guys? We got CCNC BIMI popping up. I do want you guys to be familiar with last week as far as the leading gappers went all week last week. SPI, MDRR, IDXG, OCX. I mean, all of them. OCX, leading gapper, failed. EFOI, leading gapper, failed. ASLN, leading gapper, failed. So, I mean, everything was failing last week. BIMI, this one has all the hype on it this morning. This one came out with some earnings, though. They are 1,000% increase in earnings year over year. So, roughly like $3 million versus $300,000. Will their stock go up 1,000%? You never know. So with the three types of analysis we do, traders: trader analysis, technical analysis, fundamental analysis. BIMI has a few of those going on this morning. Yes, all the leading gappers have failed. Be on the right side of this play. This is an earnings play. Earnings do inherently change the value of the company. Now, BIMI came out with earnings. It is a lower float. It's going to get chat rooms interested in the stock. If we look left of the chart here, this is also going to get traders excited as we see BIMI has made some pretty large moves before. If it gets the volume like this, it can make a pretty nice move here. Guess see way back when. But euphoria always ends in tears as usual. Brad in the house. Good morning, Mr. Brad. Coin going to trade BIMI till it fails. Small sizes, nice gains, yeah. Chinese stocks taking on off. Yeah, I was reading the CNBC report this morning. China, their economy's been doing pretty well. Pretty well here recently. So, even after this coronavirus. So, BIMI, yeah, let's watch this. This one's kind of just trending against the 9 EMA at the moment. It's our leading gapper. This is where all attention is going to be. CCNC is also a leading gapper up on the gapper watch list. Kind of quiet. That one's already faded. Not much going on there. Right at the start of the day, everyone's going to be watching BIMI this morning with all the volume on it. So let's just keep our eyes there. It's kind of trending right now. If you were going to trade down the short side, I'd wait for it to get very fast euphoric. Wait for that to get very fast and euphoric. Patriots, yeah, 5% third quarter GDP growth. There you go. There you go. Appreciate that. All right, so what's the quote of the day, guys? China is lying for sure. You never know. They weren't necessarily truthful with the coronavirus, so you never know. What's the quote of the day, guys? Be rigid with your rules and flexible with your expectations. That's a Mark Douglas quote. And what does it mean? Be rigid with your rules and flexible with your expectations. It means upon entering a trade, you can define this in several different ways. Predefine your risk. Your risk is always rigid. Risk is always rigid. But your expectations as far as the profits go on a trade don't have to necessarily be rigid. You can have profit expectations or profit targets are profit limiting. There we go. Profit targets are profit limiting. In a way, you can have an idea of where you think a stock's going to go, but be very rigid with the rules. If you're going to be flexible with anything, it needs to be the profit expectations. Threw that in there for free this morning, guys. For free. All right, let's go ahead and go over a few stocks this morning. HTZ hurts. This stock going bankrupt, but they turned back around. You know what HTZ reminds me of? Reminds me of GME, this GameStop there. But GME had a crazy short squeeze going on. Obviously, this company is hasn't been doing too well, the fundamentals here. HTZ, the same thing. But when you have everyone on one side of the trade, it gets overcrowded. You know, it's a price and demand thing. So if there's so much demand, you know, inevitably you're going to see, you know, the result of that. Coin, no trade long on BIMI till the 20 MA pull back. Going to wait for it to pull back just a little bit. So here's the idea on HTZ, guys. The stock had a nice little move on Friday. Nice little move on Friday from $1 up to right here around the 265 area. This is obviously going to be some type of support here. You see all these upper shadows right here and around that 265 area. So HTZ, it would not be surprising to me, very similar to GME, if we're heavy on the short side. If this thing just starts consolidating and is very heavy on the short side, we can see this stock start, you know, picking it back up. HTZ, I wouldn't take it necessarily off the radar for a long. Obviously, the company, you know, what's a long on Hertz, guys? HTZ. Who's going to long that? And that's what everyone says. So you got 90% of traders going short on it. And then inevitably you're going to have a short squeeze, very similar to GameStop. Who's buying GameStop? GameStop's the next blockbuster. But we saw what happened to GME. Despite that, nobody's buying GameStop. Okay, everybody's short on it. And so the shorts are now covering their position. So there's a lot of people buying it. So HTZ, I'm watching this one today as well. I want to see it just kind of go sideways. If shorts are kind of trapped in it today, we'll see it go sideways a little bit, and we could see it turn back around and continue off just a little bit. It's going to be very short heavy, I believe. I'm still watching JMIA very carefully. I like this stock a lot. I've been trading it pretty successfully the last week. Coin did size up on HTZ price action nicely on Friday. Yeah, nice work, man. I think there's going to be a nice another trade there today. So JMIA, I love JMIA. Love. It gets a little choppy, but here's the thing to note with JMIA, and I noticed the personality of stock last week. The faster the better. The faster the move is, the weaker the trend. We go over that all the time. Euphoria. So human behavior in the market never changes. 100%. Always the same. When people see something go up, they buy. When some people see something go down, they sell. What I like to look for with JMIA is euphoria. And that's what we've been seeing. When this stock gets overbought, it literally the bids just dissipate. And the stock just takes the elevator down. I much prefer the elevator down than the stairs up. So with JMIA, ideally, this one's already getting overbought. I like to see it pop out of the gate, but if not, I'll probably short it, risking its previous high day, 1580s. But really, I want to see this one get fast and get a little overbought, pop out of the gate for us. That would be the idea there. WKHS, not bad. Here's the trend. WKHS, still watching this one. Sorry, guys, I got a lot of lines going on here. But if you see this line here, this is the trend that it's on right now, respecting. Little trend line once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. It's tapping it here. It's going to be roughly around like the low $22 area. And then, of course, its main support's at 21. Main support. So this one panics down to 22. I'll probably start it, risking under 21. 21 is still holding above, and that's the main area of support. That was the breakout area, that $21 area. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Resistance turning into support, and we're seeing that. So that breakout area at 21 is going to be main support. So that's the idea, WKHS. Any type of sell-off at the start of the day, I'll be interested here. But if this one does what it did, on Friday last week and just pops out of the gate, not really a trade for me. I want to see this one go red initially. The one I missed on Friday because I did not have shorts for it was CBAT. This is my bread and butter right here. This is my edge. I trade this all the time. This is overbought on the day. We pull these tickers up and we see that this stock did get overbought on the day, and then it opened up with very light volume after hours in pre-market. These guys buying it up. We're expecting a gap up. They didn't get it, so this stock inevitably is going to see some profit taken and start snapping. And you do see these stocks unwind. CBAT was my favorite stock on Friday. Just didn't have the shorts there for a short. But we'll take a look at the chart there as well. It had a head and shoulders pattern to it. And now it's going to be opening up right on this trend line. So that was a very high probability setup. Nice little play there, CBAT. Just wanted to go over that real quick. That's the bread and butter, baby. And then when you add other variables to it, so you have an overbought stock, is not gapping up, light volume after hours pre-market, you're most of the time going to see them snap out of the gate. But then to also have the head and shoulders pattern on it, come on, baby. All in. All right, NNDM's not terrible. Let's see what this one's doing. It was just selling off. Yeah, NNDM, I was very close to, man, this one just sold off to $5 while we were sitting here doing freaking pre-market analysis. And that's the area I was looking to scoop it up, right around the $5 area. So let's take a look at NNDM. It's not a bad long agreed coin. This is kind of buy high, hope higher, but we're right at support. So here's the idea with NNDM. This is the chart, very overbought, obviously. Obviously, the stock's overbought. But here's the chart. So looking left of the chart on NNDM, we had very tough $5 resistance. Really tough. We had this upper shadow here at $5. We had stock had an upper shadow on Friday at $6, then actually closed below that. A lot of resistance back in here left of the chart, $5 area. Well, we're gapping up above that. We're going to be at $5.27 at the open. So $5 kind of over under. Most of the time it'll pull under it. So probably like $4.90 is that area we want to be watching on NNDM. Roughly around $4.90 to see what NNDM is going to do. It's going to be gapping up above this resistance, which is going to turn into support. We want to see what NNDM is going to do right around that $5, $4.90 area. It's kind of sitting at it right now. Most of the time, these type of stocks, they do get a little heavy, especially when, it had a move like it did on Friday. It's got a lot of long still in it from 5.20s to $6. But that's why, we buy support, we sell at resistance. So we have clear, a visual representation of our risk. Clear representation of that risk. KXIN getting a pop in pre-market. So yeah, it's Monday. I mean, let's wait and let the dust kind of settle today and see where volume goes. That's normally what happens. But I do think, where's Bimi's probably going to steal all the hype and attention out of the gate. If that one ends up just snapping, you are getting that pullback coin, but a little bit heavy. It's looking a little heavy at the moment. If Bimi starts selling off, we start seeing profit taken out of the gate. In this kind of sector, we're going to wait and see what's going to pop on off, because KXIN, CNC, not really plays. So people normally go back to what was working, but last week nothing really was working. None of the leading gappers were. I just ran over all of them, leading gappers from last week. So we'll see. We will see as far as that goes. But a little bit short of a watch list this morning. Really, I'm going to be watching the scans, and we'll go over those very carefully this morning as well, so you guys are well equipped for the market open. Let's get enough likes in here, guys. If you guys smack that like button, we will trade live today. JMIA, I like this one a lot. One of my favorites, but I kind of want to see that one give us something. Give us a little pop out of the gate. Swinging D coin swinging Diddy Kong. DKNG. NNDM against $5, so that's $5.34 right now. So that's the idea with NNDM. HTZ, watching that one carefully today, just to kind of see where that's going to consolidate. The support was right here around the 260s. It's cracking under that, but I wouldn't give up on this one. We're also going to have some support here at 243. Yeah, pretty good support at 243. Let me draw that out. Yeah, these were kind of like the pre-market highs and the open of the day. Then this turned into support late day Friday, and then resistance in pre-market this morning. Resistance right up in here too. So I like HTZ. I like it not because of the fundamentals. I like it because of the trader analysis. So we do all three of them. Donkey Kong, yeah, Patriots. DKNG, that's what it reminds me of, man. Good old Donkey Kong days on the old Nintendo. Those were fun. Those were some good old days. Hey, we only got 10 people in here, guys. Where's the party at? Everybody's sleeping in. Everybody sleeping in. Yeah, CIT's not bad. I did have this one pulled up, but let me take a closer look here. Aha. There we go. Yeah, Patriots. People normally slack on Monday. It's usually a little quiet in here. People still hungover or whatnot. All right, CIT's not bad. Just took a closer look at this one. I didn't really have it on the watch list, but we're going to be open up right below, right near this 200-day moving average. So we kind of gapped up yesterday. Had a nice green day on Friday, and we're going to be opening up right at the 200, right around that 25 area. Closed at 25, 200 day moving average right there around that 2487 area. So CIT, kind of going to be watching that one. Looks like it's going to be a slower type of play, but it's pretty tight risk. So pretty tight risk. Probably risk like that 2520 area on CIT, because that's not a bad setup. Gapping up, low overbought yesterday, hitting that 200 day. I like it. I like it. People are slacking, Patriots. People are slacking. But the green team's here. The green team is here and ready to go. Alright, I'm going to start loading up some charts. When the rest of the gang gets in here, I'll do a quick overview of everything real quick. And then we'll get to going. Yeah, HTZ 260s. NNDM sitting right around 520s. NNDM's looking a little heavy. I want to see how that's going to open up. Friday opened up with kind of a spike out of the gates. I know NNDM is overbought. I don't like to buy high, hope higher. But it's sitting right near support. I wouldn't mind just throwing a feeler out and seeing what's going to happen against that 490 area. What's BIMI doing at the moment? BIMI sitting under the VWAP a little bit. There's nothing else on the leading gappers that's really taken on off. It leads me to believe I think BIMI's probably going to maybe try to get it like a morning spike back up to maybe pre-market highs or something. We'll see how that's going to open up, because that's going to be interesting to see where volume's going to go to. WKHS watching for the little sell-off down to the 22. I think I'm good to go. Got JMIA, CIT, NNDM, HTZ, WKHS loaded up. All right, so 923. 923. We got 14 in here now. 14. All right. Let me go ahead and review everything real quick. You guys hit the like button, and then we will I'll go over how to use the scans, and then we will trade live. All right, one more time. This is pretty quick. It's a little thin of a watch list this morning, but BIMI, if you guys are well aware, this is on our gap up watch list. 6 million floats, our leading gapper this morning. They had earnings that came out, which does fundamentally change the company. Their earnings were 1,000% increase year over year. So 3 million sales versus 300,000 last year. We'll see what BIMI is going to do. WKHS, I'm watching against. WKHS, I'm watching against this trend line. That's going to be roughly 2250, and then the best support is going to be at under right around 21. Right around 21. Gotta take the robe off, guys. Getting a little toasty now. Yeah, so 21 main support. We'll be watching that, 2120. Next, one over JMIA, HTZ, let's watch this. HTZ, this one I'm watching carefully against this support. You guys see the support here? 243. $243 on HTZ. What I'm thinking with HTZ, yes, terrible company, fundamentals awful. It reminds me of GME, GameStop. It does remind me of GME. GME had a massive short squeeze. So if this one starts going sideways, and then shorts are just kind of sitting there not covering, longs come in, shorts start covering, HTZ, we can have a little continuation there. Next is going to be CIT. CIT, going to be trading this probably, we'll see how it opens up, because I like this against this 200-day moving average right here at 24.87. It's going to be opening up fairly close to that. It's going to be pretty tight risk. Not going to play around or fight it too long. We'll see how that one's going to open on up. NNDM, this one has major $5 support. NNDM. So here we go on the chart. $5 support is pretty, it's the weekly. Let's do this. There we go. $5 support is pretty tough. Upper shadow there. Upper shadow here. A lot way back when. So, NDM, we'll see what it does against 5. That was main resistance, now going to be support. HTZ coming back down towards that. HTZ, here's main resistance. If this thing does have a green day today, this is main resistance at 330s. So 330s is kind of the area I would definitely be looking to scale out, take probably most of the profit. Around that 330 area on HTZ. So we'll watch that carefully. All right, let's go over the scans real quick for those of you new in here before we get going. All right, these are the intensity scans, baby. They are essentially an ATM machine. Printing money out daily. All right, so the middle here is the intensity scanners. Essentially, when stocks are highlighted orange, that's what we're looking for. Stocks highlighted orange. When stocks are highlighted blue, they're low float. Pretty much 11 million down to 3 million. And then you see here, EDSA, 3 million in the float. That's highlighted yellow. Yellow are going to be very tiny float. Nano caps. Think nano caps, 3 million and less. Stocks highlighted orange are intensity plays. See this I3 indicator on the right side of each scanner? That's how intense the move is. So 28 intensity. Most of the time when stocks, when they get over a 20, they're going to be high at orange. That means the stock's getting fast, and it means get ready for the reversal. The stock's getting euphoric. It's getting fast. Get ready for it to reverse. So that's when usually I'll start scaling into some of these plays. Positive intensity, that stock's going up very quick. So obviously, what's the reversal of that? The stock, so shorten it, coming back down. When stocks are popping up orange on the negative intensity, that means get ready for the reversal for a long, because those stocks are selling off way too quick. So it's buying fear, selling euphoria. That's all it is. Like I said earlier, human behavior never changes in the market. We got a minute and a half, baby. Let's rock and roll. Matty Who in the house. Good morning. Ready to make some dough? Ready to make some cold hard cash? Cold hard cash. I never understood why they said cold hard cash. Like, I want like soggy bills. I want that paper. I don't want no cold hard pennies. All right, guys, it's Monday. Let's let the trades come to us like we did Friday. Coin, Bimmy he's going to be scaling it against 320s, 330s. Going to be kind of scaling that one on the long side. Be careful if you're joining Coin. Coin is an advanced trader, so be very careful if you're joining them. It's a low float stock, 6 million in float. It's an avoid for me. But if you are trading, that's not a bad idea. This is probably where most of the volume is going to be as far as the chat rooms and pumpy dumpy stuff goes. Cold hard cash is fresh out the bank. There you go. There you go. All right, 30 seconds, guys. JMIA looking for that pop and sell off. CIT looking to short that, risking around 25.20s. NNDM against 490 support. It's the major support on NNDM, and HTZ is that 243 area. So let's see what pops up. The market's about to open. Let's get ready to make some of that dough. Market is now open, traders. Market is now open. So CIT's getting a pop out of the gate. Obviously, I can't risk that 25.20 area anymore. I still like this one against the previous high day. Watching it closely for the spread to thin out just a little bit. JMIA, I'd like a pop out of that, out of the gates. Watching everything. Watching everything. Bimmy seeing a little bit of profit taking. So if you're joining Coin on the, scaling into that against 320s, not a bad idea. I'm watching CIT carefully because if that one starts popping up a little bit more, I'm probably going to start it. JMIA coming up towards 15 bucks, not bad. Not bad. HTZ coming back down. Seeing a little bit of a sell-off. 243 is the idea there. Yeah, CIT. I'm gonna go ahead and start CIT. Didn't get the exact entry I wanted, but I want to scale into it. I want to scale into CIT just a little bit. Slow scale. It is a slow scale. All right, JMIA hit 15.20. I missed it. Man, that was the previous close. I like JMIA a lot. Like it a lot. I'm just waiting. HTZ selling back on down. So JMIA, I'm going to try to be patient with a PAY there. And wait for the pop on it. Bimmy, if you guys are slow scaling that with Coin, nice work up there on that pop to 4 if you guys like profits. Not bad at all. NNDM coming down towards that 5 area. HTZ getting a little panicky. I'm probably going to start HTZ like under 250. Just getting close to that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start it, 247. HTZ. I like the 240 support. I like the 240 support on that, so I'm going to watch that carefully. Oh, WKHS panicking. WKHS panicking. Panic mode. Panic mode. I'm starting WKHS, but that one is probably going to sell off even more, just for you guys so you're aware. It's probably going to come down even more. I like it against, obviously, main support's at 21, so I'll play on slow scaling that a little bit too. HTZ, nice in the money there. HTZ probably going to lock in a little bit over 260s. Yep, 263, 264. Heck yeah, nice HTZ if any of you guys got that. I got 247 average. So 260s are looking good. WKHS in the money there. I got 2269 average, so not the best, but I plan on slow scaling that. I'm probably going to take the rest. HTZ 272s. Boom. Nice. HTZ. Nice move there. So right now, I'm all out of HTZ. I got WKHS, CIT still at the moment. HTZ right off of support. That was nice job, traders. All right, let's see what else is popping on up. So BIMI is really heavy. Got a little pop up through $4. Careful there, guys. Careful with BIMI. It's looking a little heavy. WKHS looks like we are coming back down a little bit more. So that's okay. I'm okay with that. More panic. If we get a fast move under 22, I'm going to hit it again. That's my next area for entry. Fast move under 22. CIT's kind of slow. I'm just kind of chilling there. It's a little slow. See what's popping on up, guys. Let's see what's popping on up. All right, TGH. Getting a few things popping up on the scans. Negative intensity, KXIN, BIMI, both selling off pretty fast. So BIMI's going to try to hold these 340s a little bit. Watch those carefully. CIT still climbing. I want that to get fast for another ad, probably against 2570s, previous high day, but it's just getting slow. So starting to slow down a little bit. Coin JKS long in that 68. Why not? Why not? It's JKS. You never know. You never know. So WKHS still kind of chilling there. I like that stock. CIT just waiting with CIT. Let's see what else this mark is going to hit us with. Man, HTZ still going. So we may see that have some more continuation today. Not bad. CCNC getting hit hard. Just flipping through some charts. Yeah, JMIA was a complete miss for me, guys. I'm a little irritated there. That was one of my favorite tickers this morning. 1520 took the elevator down to the 1450. So if any of you guys got JMIA, great work. Complete miss for me. Absolute miss, man. So NKLA popped on the scanners. That one's kind of just going sideways a little bit at the moment. NKLA. It's not a bad one. Not bad. Needs to get a little faster. SSR is... Nah, I don't have shorts there. Never mind. SSR is turned on, though. If you guys have the shorts for NKLA, SSR, short sale restriction, is turned on. Just be mindful of that. Yeah, I'm about to hit... Not in love with CIT here. Probably going to hit it again up here. Looking for a fast move on it. Going to hit it kind of hard. And maybe look to get out of it. We'll see what it does. It's getting a little slow and grindy though. Just waiting for it to get a little fast. WKHS just chilling. It's sitting like right at my average. Sitting right at my average. Coin killing JKS. Nice, man. Yeah, you're probably good there, dude. That one's probably going to be at 100 next week. Probably going to be at 100. NNDM's a little heavy. Remember, that one had that 490 support. It's probably going to try to come down under $5. And it's tempting to try to scoop NNDM up, although it's buying high, hoping higher. It's a little tempting. CRWD. So, getting a little fast. Kim in the house. Thank you, Kim. $150 stock. It's on up there. I'm going to probably hit CIT over 2570 and try to get out of that one because it's just kind of going sideways. Just waiting for that to get a little pop over 70. See what else is popping up. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna hit CIT, but it's just slow, man. I'm looking to get out of that one, CIT. It's just too slow. But it's right here at Friday's high day. So looking to get out of it. If this one just kind of slow and steady. Slow and steady is a sign of health. Not a huge fan of it. Was just looking to start it. We didn't get it. We'll see what it does around this high a day resistance from Friday. Got 25.56 average on it at the moment. So not the best. 25.56. Not the best, not the worst. I'm not really... Still green on the day here. But probably going to cut it. Yeah, I'm all out of it. Done with you, CIT. Hate slow stocks, man. Alright, let's move on to the next one. CNK. CNK, what is going on? NNDM coming down to $5. I think that one goes under 5 NNDM. It's actually getting pretty close. Let me pull that one up. NNDM is getting pretty close to $5 area. So I am watching NNDM very carefully against that 490 support. Probably going to take a stab at it. Probably going to take a stab under $5. I think it pulls under 5. That was that support we were watching. Obviously, the faster the better. WKHS is kind of slowing down a little bit. Not in love with that. WKHS, I like that. WKHS always been good to me. Stock's always been good to me. I'm fine with it lower. I just wanted to get a little faster. I don't like adding into grinders. Watching NNDM carefully. Coin with JKS, man. Nice work. That's funny. UTSI, little penny stock dollar popping up. Any of you guys interested in it on the positive intensity scanners? Coin NNDM 475 is your buy zone. Are you seeing any of that level 3 in that 475 area? All right, let's see what we're working with. Yeah, I just want NNDM under 5. Most of the time they gravitate towards the whole dollar. So I want to be a little patient with that one. Thank God I got out of the way of the CIT train. Although CIT is now getting fast, so if it starts getting crazy stupid, I'll look to get my money back on it. May look to hit it again. I'll just keep my eyes on CIT. It is getting really fast. NNDM, a little bit of a pop on it. Little bit of a pop on NNDM, up to 514.15. Trying to be patient with that entry. It's still really heavy against that VWAP 524 at the moment. David, what's up, Kevin? I'm trading remotely from the laptop and hotspot today. There you go, man. Heck yeah, you on vacation? Gotta find a way, man. Gotta find a way. So far, I am HTZ looking good. CIT was red on that one. WKHS, I'm chilling with that at the moment. And I'm watching NNDM under 5. That's what I'm at right now. Working on the road. Working on the road. We have shorts there. Yeah, JMIA was a complete miss. That one's going a little bit red to green, though, at the moment. Man, CNK. Really should have taken a short on CNK. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, it's a little slow, so I'm trying to be patient with that one too, coin. CIT, if it starts getting really fast, I may trade that one again. WKHS, I'm looking for that one to go fast under 22. Then I'm going to look to smack it again. Was planning on 3 entries for WKHS, but price action says everything. You know, when it starts getting slow, and grindy, it's when I may adjust my risk parameters. Actually, reduce my risk just a little bit on them. HTZ just kind of going sideways. So I'd watch HTZ for a little bit of a pop. Maybe some consolidation today as well. HTZ like we were going over earlier. A little bit of a short squeeze. You know, the fundamentals there are not that great, but it reminds me of that GameStop short squeeze. All right, man, I may have to take that. Guys, I'm going to hit CNK. I'm going to start CNK real quick right here, 876. 884 is that high. 884 is that high. May see it struggle a little bit against that 884 area. So CNK popped up on the scans. Cinemark, AMC, those were getting a little bit of hype this morning. We're getting a little bit of hype this morning, but faster the better. Faster the better there. Still with WKHS and got a little CNK. A little CNK at the moment. And then CIT, I'm stalking that one because it's kind of holding its gains and getting a little fast. JMIA is getting a little fast as well. That one's coming back up. Friday's highs on JMIA are 1588. 1588. So we can trade that one kind of against that area. JMIA. Let's see if JMIA gets fast back up towards 1588s. 1588s. NNDM dipped down towards that $5 area. I did want to start that one under 5, so that's kind of the idea there. I'm coming out of CNK at 872 just for a tiny trade there. That one's kind of going sideways, not in love with it. NNDM, watching this one under 5. CIT and JMIA kind of stalking both of those as well. Want it to get a little fast under $5. Let's see a little panic. Watching NNDM carefully here. This is buy high, hope higher, obviously. It's not usually my favorite. I'm going to start at 488. 488 NNDM. Coin had that 475 in mind. I do kind of like that area as well. So let's just kind of see what's going to happen here. It's getting fast. I'm going to be a little patient with it. This is a stock I wouldn't normally get involved with. But I like the support here a lot. Yeah, I'm going to throw another ad on it right there, 479. Yeah, I'm just pulling up the chart on it a little bit, taking a look at it, and I still like what I see. Here. So, it's getting panic. There's a lot of panic going on right now. It's in panic mode. So just understand that and slow scale it if you're going to be trading it. There's a lot of panic going on with it. Lots and lots of panic with it. I'm going to be hitting it a few times. I'm going to be hitting it just a few times in here. But Train it kind of slow. Just waiting a little bit on it. Longs take longer. Just gotta recognize that. Can't blow your load out on one trade with them. Longs usually take longer. Man, CIT is going crazy. Yeah, so NNDM right now I have like a 476 average at the moment, but I'm just going to chill with it right here. Just kind of kick back for a little bit on it before I hit it again. WKHS still hasn't made up its mind yet. C&K back up towards those 480 highs. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, when you're trading the panic, you just gotta be patient. So don't size in 100% right away, because when stocks are in panic mode, longs get very exhausted on them. Usually takes just a little bit of time for longs to come back. They stair step up most of the time. Shorts take the elevator down, longs take the stairs up, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm probably going to try to get some of it like over 480 just to reduce my risk a little bit. But as you can see, I don't like longs most of the time. Not as comfortable in longs as I am shorts. At all. At all. I'm going to take some off 481 just so I can chill out a little bit. 483 now, not bad, not bad. Just going to chill with the rest of them for a little bit. Just going to chill with the rest of them. Man, CIT is nuts, man. JMIA! Kevin, you missed it again! Oh, man. Over here, effing with NNDM, missed JMI again. Kevin, what is wrong with you? Anybody get JMI? Anybody get JMI? I'm a little emotional on that one. A little emotional. WKHS is taking forever. Getting bored with that stock. And NNDM is probably going to take a little bit of time. What is it, about 10 o'clock? I got 476 average here. Trying to think. Just don't want to be in this all day. Can't believe I missed JMI twice. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. How's everybody doing? Coin, HTZ, squeezing just a little bit. All right, WKHS, finally a little bit of a sell-off. Under 22, I'll hit that again. Let's see, HTZ. HTZ, what's going on here? Yep. A little bit of that squeeze. Little bit of that squeeze. All right, let's see what else is popping on up on the scans, guys. Let's see what else. HTZ, just, yeah, be watching that one. It wouldn't surprise me if that one tried to get over $3. Would not surprise me one bit. CIT, finally, a little bit of sell-off here. Hit that 2680 area. WKHS still kind of, it had a little panic down to 2218. I don't mind this one under 22. That's kind of where I wanted it. And to hit it and hit it again under 22. I just want it fast. Just want that one fast. KXIN. So volume left BIMI in the penny stock world and went towards KXIN. Just be aware of that. KXIN is kind of where the penny land folks are. Coin, you got yeah, Matty Who, that NKLA you mentioned would have been great if shorts. Yeah, I did not have shorts on NKLA, but awesome play there. That's how the scanners work. That is how the scans work. So fast move, short into it, and 70-80% of the time or higher, they retrace the entire move. So it works. Like I said, the scanners are essentially an ATM machine. Watching WKHS pretty carefully against 22. Gonna throw another position on it under 22. HTZ still squeezing, coming up towards that $3 area. Cat, I took a long with HTZ. 27 cents a share this morning. Took the profit, 936. I am pleased. Nice, Cat. Killing it. Cat, you're a machine working these stocks. Nice work. Absolutely killing it. Beautiful, beautiful work. Love hearing that. I think I may have put myself in a position where I'm going to be here all day. Okay. All right, WKHS, I'm looking to hit that under 22 like we talked about. Come on, get it, get it, get it. There we go. Threw another one on it. Threw another little one on it. WKHS. 22.25 average, so not terrible considering I got into this like at the start of the freaking day. Coin, I'll trade HTZ if it breaks 3 and Big Buyer steps in and holds it. Yeah, not bad there. Oh, thank you, God. I hope. So NNDM, that's I'm in the green there, 476. That one's really slow. Guys, do you understand why I'm not a huge fan of longs? These things take forever. Take so much patience. I'm trying to decide if I want to ride NNDM and get paid for all this time I've been putting into it, or just get out of it. Trying to think. I think on NNDM my stop's just going to be under the lows. 467. WKHS, looking for that to pop up a little bit more and get some profit on that one too. My average there is 22.25. And stop on NNDM's at 467 under the lows. So keeping your shares low as you learn, Cat, no problem. That's what you gotta do. It's all about learning how to trade, and once you get consistent, then you just add another zero on the end of your share size and you'll make more money. Very simple. Not too bad. I'm really happy I did not fight CIT today, though. Very happy I did not fight that. Sometimes, chart's not too bad there. But sometimes, you know, when you're green a lot of the times, you just don't want to accept, cut a loss. That's why you got to predefine before you enter a trade. Just managing WKHS and NDM at the moment. There may be some other things popping up on the scans for you guys, but just managing these, trying to get paid for this time that I put into these stocks. But just going to see what happens here. NDM is sitting at my average. WKHS is just kind of going sideways a little bit here. And that's all for me at the moment. LAC, guys. LAC just popped up on the scans. That one's getting a little fast. LAC's getting a little fast. See if I have shorts here. It's kind of coming up towards, I don't. Man. That was nearing resistance a little bit on the chart. Here's LAC. 1367. Yeah, look at this resistance here in the 1350s and 60s from last week. Not bad. Not bad. Guys, say it with me. Longs take longer, shorts take shorter. Longs take longer, shorts take shorter. It's frustrating. Hate longs. Hate sitting here. I think the longer you trade, the more you guys will like the elevator down. But WKHS just has not had much of a bounce on it today at all. At all. It's probably going to go a little lower. It's probably going to go a little lower. This is what I'm looking at with WKHS. This is kind of what I went over this morning. Why I love that $21 support area. I mean, here's the chart with WKHS. It's very difficult to here its main support's at like 2120s. Very solid support. So, usually when I jump into these stocks, I have 3 adds on them, or 3 scales. The difference between adding and scaling is one assumes risk and the other doesn't. One of them, adding doesn't think about risk at all. Adding just says, let me just keep adding into this thing into oblivion. Scaling sizes you into your full position and betters your average with still risk in mind. In NDM, I'm about to hop out of that one, I think. I'm out of NDM. 471. Took a 5-cent loss on that one. WKHS is my last one. Last one. So today has been a little bit of a stubborn day, these stocks. Little bit stubborn. HTZ still going. Cat's your cheerleader coin. If you're still rocking HTZ coin, you got a cheerleader. Cat killing it. Great work today, Cat. Let's break $3. It's probably going to gravitate up there. My last trade is WKHS, and if it panics down to that support, I'm looking to hit it again. I will have full size. So that will be my final ad. Will be my final ad on it. Yeah, I'm hitting it right here, WKHS. Looking to take it over 22. What do I have? 22.10 average. Yeah, in NDM. I could tell it was just getting heavy. HTZ up towards $3. Tell you what, though, it's so hard to cut WKHS when we have such good support, man. That's rough. That will be rough. Rough. Coin adding HTZ, 290s. Yeah, guys, the Avery Day trading team was all over HTZ this morning. Probably should have kept some leftovers from that initial trade, Cat, because we had good averages. If you made 26 cents at 9, we had good averages. I'm pretty sure I had like a 246 average. Probably bottom ticked it. What do I have? Yeah, literally bottom ticked that. Should have held on to some of it. HTZ. Kind of suspected that was going to be a pretty decent play today. Kind of suspected it. See what else is popping up. Not missing anything, guys. Not at all. KXIN still holding its gains. That's kind of the penny stock low floater this morning. Just be aware of that. Just be aware. $700,000 share seller at $3. Going to take a few minutes to eat them up. Man, you got some big boys at like $292, $293 as well. You got some big boys. My plan on HTZ was a quick trade, in and out, cut the stress, no double dipping for me while learning. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, HTZ is going to have a couple big boys up there. Couple big boys. Avery day trading team, we could knock out a 700,000 share seller though. I'm trying to figure out right now if I just want to. This is my dilemma with longs. I'm trying to figure out if I want to get paid or if I want to just cut the annoyance of being in a long this long. Usually my dilemma with these. Coin, all out. Nice winner, HTZ. Guys, killing. We are killing Hertz. The Avery Day Train team killing Hertz. Nice work. We drove Hertz like a rental car, baby. All the way to the bank. Took that rental car to the bank. WKHS. Come on, just give me something. Give me something to work with. It's like right around my average right now. Sitting right there. The devil on my shoulder saying, Kevin, get out of it. Just cut it. The angel on my shoulder is saying, ride it on up to $23, Kevin. And someone else is on my shoulder saying, saying something else. I got a lot of voices in my head right now. 280 re-entry, but if it breaks $3 and holds, I'll join the party again. Nice. I don't blame you. Don't blame you. Yep. Preach it, cat. Preach it, preach it. Sometimes best trades, no trade. Yeah, Mondays, we often get a little excited to take a trade, As traders, we like to take trades. We like to take trades, get a few trades going on there, and you can get in trouble with over trading, obviously. But risk management is key, like you said. Risk management is key. But risk management is key, yeah. Hasn't been bad. HTZ was my Best trade of the day. NNDM was slightly green, little nibble. CIT was red, and WKHS is red at the moment, little red. So ain't the best day, ain't the worst day. It's a Monday. Guys, remind me tomorrow not to take a long, though. These things are way too boring. I missed my shorts on JMIA. That would have made today a sick day. JMIA. Had the short out of the open, out the gate, and then had the short up towards 1550s back down. That would have been it. That was the miss today. You guys heard me going crazy over it too this morning. HTZ coming back up towards that 295 area. We'll see what happens there. Coin taking a long on Bimmy. 285. You looking for the zombie hour volume spike to come in later today? Yeah, volumes fade like crazy on Bimmy. It's gonna need to see. You probably got a good wall of buyers underneath you. That 285 looks like good support, but you're definitely gonna need some volume to come into that. Basing out a stop at 275 on it. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Alright guys, if you are going to stay here and keep trading, what do we got? We got HTZ still with good volume. Be watching that kind of against the pre-market highs. LAC's kind of holding its gains, testing that pre-market high area right now, 1368. That's a nice little climber today. What else we got? What else we got? CIT ended up being a good trade today. CIT really did end up being a good trade. I just got in. I just got in that one a little too early. Start of the day. I like the risking of the 200-day moving average, but it ended up having a day two. Nice little move. Spiked out of the gates 2680. Sell off down to 26. So we may see a day two here with CIT tomorrow, providing us a nice setup for a short. So that's kind of the idea I have here. CIT, maybe another trade on it tomorrow. Be watching that one very carefully there. JKS coin, you should have held on to it, man. That one's going to 100. That's a swing trade right there. When buying high and hoping higher just works like crazy. JKS. As usual, doing that little red to green move. Never fails. Never fails. WKHS, I am finally in the green here. Oh my gosh. Killing me, WKHS. Now I gotta figure out, do I want to get paid or just in the misery? Let me see if I can take a little over the 20s, 2220s. Yeah, I'm going to try to get paid here. Just looking to take a little bit over 2220s and then set a, probably set a trail on it. Probably set, let me see, what do we got? Probably a, like, 1.5% trailish. 1.5%. Roughly 30 cents. This thing's got a decent spread on it, though. You're good with you're good with a 4-point gain on it. No, trail brackets. Brackets. Coin preaching the brackets. I'll have to look into that, man. I like trails because I don't know how it'd work any different. Trails suggest that, like if I set a 1.5% trail on it, it just, if it hits 2250 and then falls back 1.5% off of that, it stops me out. But as long as this thing keeps climbing, I'm in the money. So if it never falls, so 1.5% may even be too tight on it. Maybe a little too tight. It's at a solid support level with WKHS. Yeah, I know, man. That's what was so difficult about considering having to stop out of it. No, I had to have risk in mind with it. But I had my third ad finally on it, and I was just, I was kind of freaking out because I know WKHS is a great support. It's very difficult to stop out at support. Very difficult to do. So I did not want to. Ended up working out, just taking forever. Today's just not WKHS's day. Maybe it is. Sometimes WKHS waits till later in the day for it to get going. But I definitely agree it's that support. I still like it. I need to go back to my original, the original idea with WKHS, which is, this is a good trade. I'm not necessarily looking for just a quick scalp on it. I think this is a good setup. So I'm probably going to, right here at 2220s, lock in just a smidge. Just a smidge, and then I'm going to set Let me trigger coin real quick. I'm going to set a trail. Stop order. Trigger price 21. There we go. All right, I got an order in on it. So, David just caught a 1-point run on KXIN. David, you love these crazy low floaters, don't you, man? You've been killing them. What do you get it from, like 460s to 560s? Yeah, spiking right now. KXIN. Like I said this morning, guys, if Bimmy was going to fade off, volume was going to go elsewhere, and it was going to go what was working, and I guess that was KXIN. So yeah, nice idea, nice trade there, nice trade, David. Not bad. Cat, you got a 1 hour rule, 9:30, 10:30, then you get up and walk away. You got to rake leaves. Oh, don't remind me. I got more to rake. Don't remind me, Cat. Yeah, I do too. I'm usually never here past 10, but when I take these long trades, these long setups, sometimes it takes a little longer. WKHS, I think, is going to make today pretty sweet, but that's going to take a while, and I'm not going to sit here all day. So I set a stop on it, and just going to let that one continue to work. But other than that, yeah, I'm out too, Cat. So nice work. Good work on HTZ today. David loves the momentum plays, momentum stocks. Yeah, nice work. 450 to 550. Can't complain with that. Cannot complain. Great work, guys. Today was a little strange. WKHS 2227s. I like to see that. 2229s. Yeah, I think WKHS is going to put me pretty nice on the day. Pretty nice. So I'm going to stick with that. But yeah, good job today, guys. A little strange. Remind me tomorrow to consider very strongly not to take long positions. KXIN can run to $7. $7. Let's look at the chart. Dang, man, what kind of chart is this? Yeah, this is what Coin's talking about here with KXIN. If we look at the chart, yeah, it's actually popping up, trying to get up towards that 7 right now. $7 is here. Don't tempt David to take another trade on KXIN Coin. These are risky levels. David's going to be like, man, I agree with that. Let me smack that button one more time. Coin's a better long trader percentage-wise. Nice, man. Yeah, it's really, I mean, that's what you got to look at. Everyone's got to look at their trades. You know, go in your trade book, wherever your broker is, and look at your trades and see, you know, where you're having where you're having the most consistency. I know you, David. I knew exactly what you were thinking. I knew it. Brad, OSUR killing you internally. Yeah, that's painful. That is painful. OSUR, yep. There was two I missed today. OSUR is that's a freaking heck of a miss too. But there were two I missed today. JMIA, I missed that twice, and still a little upset about that, because that had two good ops on it that I was literally talking about in pre-market. Then the other one I didn't have shorts for. I can't remember the ticker name. One of you brought it up. I think it was Cat, but and then OSUR, Brad. That was another mess. So it wasn't the best day. It wasn't the worst day. Risk was managed well. I'm happy with it. David, done for the day. Have a great day. Yep, we'll see you in the morning, man. Only longs I buy on longs. I only buy on red into support. Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. I just noticed, man. You guys gotta let me know. I had my freaking big forehead up in this camera. You guys gotta let me know. Gotta move this camera. Get my big forehead out of the way. All right, man. That's gonna wrap it up today. I got WKHS still, and just gonna see what that one does the rest of the day. I got to stop on it under the lows. It'll probably stop me out, and then that thing will go straight up, like it normally does, like stocks normally do. Put a stop in, and then the market makers gravitate towards your positions. Brad, could be better, could be way worse. Yeah, that's how I think about it. I mean, it's a decent Monday. I'm slightly green, but nothing to. Yeah, it's the green team. I'm just glad I managed CIT well, because that one, traditionally sometimes I can let some of these get out of hand, like CIT. Because I like the setup so much. I'm like, man, this stock's going to work. Just keep sticking with it. But, managed it well. So I was happy with that. It ended up working out. I think we're going to have a day 2 with CIT. So I'm excited about it. But other than that, going to wrap it up, guys. Take care. We will see you all first thing in the morning. Coin's still tempting you, David. KXIN. $7 holla.